Hi guys, I'm here with a completely different video to what I usually do. It's my worst date story. I have quite a few of like bad date stories that I could tell, but this one just stands out as being my worst date. Okay, so this would have happened when I would have been about 21 years old, and I was on the hunt for Mr. Right. I'm not even gonna lie. I joined up to a few online dating websites like Oasis and RSVP, and I don't know if there was another one, but yeah, I signed up to those, and I was just constantly talking to guys, and I would set up dates to meet them and, you know, just go on dates. Like, nothing would happen, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it was fun. We'd go out for like a meal or drinks or something like that, and yeah, I'd just see what would happen. It's funny how I didn't even meet Dean on online dating, but people probably think I do, but I didn't. I guess I was talking to Frank, and we set up a date, and we were going, I lived in Adelaide at the time, and he was going to pick me up, and we were going to go just to Glenelg and have a look and, you know, walk around or whatever. He messaged me like, maybe an hour before the date or something, saying, oh, hey, can I bring a friend? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, can I bring my dog? I don't even know what the dog's name. I'm like, okay, sure. Now, I'm not really a dog person. Like, I grew up with a miniature fox terrier, so a little dog, and I've never had a big dog, and they just jump on me, and I hate it because I'm only short, I'm only little, so like they kind of knock me about, and I hate how they scratch my legs and things like that. I hate it. So I was like, not too keen, but I said, yeah, whatever. He picks me up, and he's got this big dog in the car. It was a German Shepherd. Like, the car was like smelly because of the dog, and I think the dog like licked me and slobber went everywhere. So I was like, okay, cool, this is off to a really great start. Okay, so we went to Glenelg, we went to Jetty Road. So Jetty Road goes like this off to the jetty. So we parked down this end of the jetty. Like, obviously he drove, so he decided to park there. I think it was in the Coles car park or something. So we got out with the dog, and we're walking along the road, and then the dog decides to take a dump on someone's doorstep, like on a shop's doorstep. I'm not even kidding. Like, it was just like, what the fuck? And then he didn't even clean it up. Like, he literally left the shit on someone's doorstep of their shop. Like, the shop was closed, but still, like, what kind of person does that? Like, if you're gonna take a dog somewhere, take your poo bags or whatever. I don't think he was on a lead either, and I was just like, you're a dickhead for not having a dog on a lead. But anyway, like, I mean, German Shepherds are really intelligent dogs. Like, they're really smart, and he was obviously trained quite well. And at every single street that we had to cross, we had to stand there and wait for the dog to sit, wait till there were absolutely no cars so we could cross the road. That took minutes at times. I'm not even kidding. It was all about the dog at this point. Like, you know if it's gonna be hit or miss. Like, it's just hit or miss. You know. There might be a few people that you meet that are like, oh yeah, like that could work. But usually there's something wrong with them, like that you pick up in your head. At this point it was screaming like, get out, get out, get out. We were walking along, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm meant to be going to my friend's for dinner, but I guess I can call him and see if you can come too. And I'm like, you agreed to come on this date with me, and now you want to take me to your friends for dinner? Like, and then like just invite me to your friends? Like, that's a bit rude. I'm like, oh no, like, it's okay. Like, I don't have to eat, or, you know, like, I can go home or something like that. And he's like, no, I'll just call them. And he called them, and I could hear the conversation, and the guy on the phone was a bit like, oh, well, you know, like, we don't have enough food kind of thing, and like, he was a bit worried about that. I'm pretty sure like he was trying to say, no, don't bring her. What's his name? Frank just kept saying, oh, you know, like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. So anyway, we're walking along the beach, and then he talks about commitment on the first date. And he's like, oh, you know, like, what are you looking for now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I don't really know. I'm just like going out to meet people, things like that. And he's like, oh, you know, like, you've got to really put your heart in it, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, you've got to be open to things, and rah, rah. I'm just like, this isn't going anywhere. This is just like, get me out of here. So we're on the way to his friend's house, and I think it came up in conversation that they are gay, and that's fine. Like, one of my really good friends, he lives in Adelaide at the moment, so I haven't seen him for a while. He is gay, so like, that's fine. I'm totally fine with gay people. Like, I love them. They're great. They're no different to anyone else, really. They have that sense of humor that I really like, though. So we go across the other side of the city, I can't even remember where, to the friend's house, and there were like other people coming. I think there were around like 5 other people. Like, they were all guys and I was the only girl. Like, I don't know, I'm really naive. Like, I really should have thought, this is kind of unsafe. I went there and we had dinner and there was enough food. Like, I don't eat that much, like I just ate a little bit. Oh yeah, on the way to dinner, this is the best bit. On the way to dinner, yeah, it came out that his friends were gay and that they go to this club called the Mars Bar. Yes, that's how it came up. The Mars Bar is like a gay club where they play like really awesome pop music and things like that, and drag queens go. I've never actually been, actually. Funny that. Then I was like, oh, what do you do when a guy hits on you? And he's like, oh, I don't know, might go for a dance and a bit of a pash. I'm like, oh. I was like, no, really, like, what do you do? And he's like, yeah, probably give him a bit of a kiss. I'm just like, what's this? What's going on? What? So then I kind of got the vibe, like, that something was up, like, which I'll conclude at the end. Like, I kind of thought he was joking, but I was just like, it was really weird how he said that. So went to the friends, had dinner, there was enough for me, like, you know, it was fine. And then I was talking to his friends and I could tell that he was just like really, what's the word I'm looking for, like competitive around his friends, and like trying to say like he was good at that and he was good at this, and they were just hanging shit on him, and it was hilarious. Like, he was not taking it well, but it was really funny. I think that they could see that it kind of wasn't going to work, that we didn't match well at all, and they were actually really lovely guys. I don't remember much about them because it was so long ago, but they were really nice. And at the end, like, he dropped me home, but on the way he's like, oh, do you want to go watch a movie? I'm like, oh no, that's fine, I'll just go home. You know, when they drop you home, it's the awkward moment where it's just like, oh, okay, catch up soon kind of thing. But I was not going to catch up soon. Got home and then I'm like, okay, what the freak is with the going for a dance and a pash with a guy? So I looked at his profile and it said that he was bi, and I'm like, what? Like, that's fine if you want to be bi, but I can't be with someone that bats for the other team as well. I can't, like, it's not within me. Like, I'm not into that at all. I'm completely 100% straight. Fine if you want to do it, not for me. He messages me like the next day or a few days later. He's like, oh, hey, did you want to come around for movies and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, no, I'm really busy kind of thing. And then he got the hint, and he actually sent some, I think they were just like, they weren't like rude messages, but they were just like, oh, putting yourself out there, like, oh, you know, like, I put myself out there to meet you and you don't even care, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember exactly what they said, but like, they were nice, and I'm just like, well, catch ya. That was a little bit anticlimactic, but yeah, that was my worst date with old mate Frank. So that is the end of my worst date story. I hope you guys enjoyed a bit of a different video, storytelling video. I've been wanting to tell this one for a little while because I just look back at it and obviously, like, I'm laughing at it. It's hilarious. I guess what came out of it is read someone's full profile before you go on a date with them. But like, I mean, nothing bad happened or anything. It was just like all these things just added up, and it's just like, yep, that's my worst date. I have gone on quite a few dates in my time, and you know what, like, I kind of miss dating. It was always fun coming back with stories and like meeting new people and the feelings and everything like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed my worst date story, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!